Hey, but Hop Sauce here. This video is a little more emotional. I always say don't use emotion and things, but it's stoic emotion, let's say. But crypto is a dog right now. Okay, and I say that as somebody who I started this channel because I genuinely love crypto. I was a high school teacher, computer teacher. I understood networks, I understood the blockchain. I was fascinated by the idea that regular people could sit here and exchange value through decentralized systems without bias. Okay, no middleman, no government constantly getting in the way kind of a narrative. I loved it. But when I look at the charts today, that's why I'm making this video. Okay, especially with Ethereum. I have to be honest, man, a lot of the crypto has not delivered the way that people thought it would. And look, you can disagree with me all you want, but technical analysis does not lie. The charts are liar proof, you might say. So that's why I've been shifting more of my attention towards stock market options and trades that are actually making money for me. Okay, that's the goal of managing our portfolio. For me personally, it was because I needed to build up a retirement, and it's working out for me. I'm finally hitting the six figures. It was pretty devastating because I lost $150,000 in a commercial real estate deal that was going to be a life-changing scenario. It didn't happen. So try starting over from zero after your life savings. It's been a difficult road, but it's working out. It's working out for me. So that's what I'm sharing here today. A lot of people are saying, I don't want to touch crypto unless it's regulated. And that's where we're sitting today. And I'll talk about regulation here in a sec. But it's a big shift, and that's why I think some of this regulatory talk, including the Clarity Act conversation, it feels like a decoy. Honestly, it's somewhat of a distraction. The more I've learned, I followed it from day one. Something doesn't feel right about this Clarity Act. Okay, let's look at the Ethereum chart. I want to show you guys why I'm talking about this stuff here. Okay, these are the weekly candles. One candle printed per week, and so I went way back. This is back in actually 2016 from the beginning, but there wasn't any price action. Let's say 2018. Since 2018, if you bought Ethereum, our current prices from 2018 are sitting at approximately, okay, from here to where our prices are here, it's like a 25% gain. Come on, man, in 18 years. You're telling me you're going to sit there and buy something in 2018 and you take 25% divided by 8 years, way underperforming the S&P 500. Okay, and so there is no technical trend line. When you sit here and try to draw a trend line, there is no trend. And again, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just sitting here showing you charts don't lie. Okay, this is the real discussion here. 2018 high. We go through here. Can we draw a parallel of any kind of upward trend from there? I mean, if you say this is it, okay, that's great. What happened in 2022? It dropped way outside there, and like we haven't even barely recovered. 2022, you were lower than where the highs of 2018. It's just, you look at this chart, it's just a dog, man. I mean, and I apologize to some of you. I love Ethereum. Ethereum, I think, is the superior blockchain out of all the chains out there, honestly. And so you compare it to Bitcoin. Why not just have bought Bitcoin, okay, back in 2018? Can you see that there is an actual parallel on the Bitcoin chart up into the lows of this year? Okay, and so if you would have purchased Bitcoin back in 2018, you are up over 350%. Now you annualize that, it's outperformed the S&P 500. Now, when I first got into crypto, just to clarify, everybody, I thought Bitcoin, it was over because how it's not exciting to double the price. Okay, and so now I'm like, okay, 100% gain was no big deal. Back in the crypto days when I started back in 2020, 2021, it was like, oh, dude, Bitcoin's boring. I don't want to mess with that. I'm looking for the the 10x, 1,000% gains and stuff like that. Look, some people do have hit them, but it's a game where you got to get in and get out at the right time. So going back to this Ethereum chart, you would have been doing good. Look at this. You would have been doing good in 21 if you bought somewhere down here and then you go and sell. Okay, that's a massive gains. But so that's the point I'm trying to get at here, is that you have to buy and sell as a trader so you can win. That's what I've learned while I'm trading options in the stock market. You have to sell in order to stamp a win. Okay, this is 800% in a short period of time. So if you would have gone from 21, this was January 21 to, October 21, less than a year, November, 800%. If you would have sold, you would have been a massive winner on that. Okay? And, the meme coins and stuff, that's how I started. And I learned very quickly. It's not where I want to put my hard-earned money. Okay? I love the idea of moving things off, of bridging to different networks that were highly decentralized. It was very difficult to get your coins in your self-custody wallet from a popular blockchain to the smaller ones. I loved it because it was hard. And I thought that was an advantage. It's a disadvantage, people. It's a disadvantage. Because market cap and numbers is the fuel for price movement in terms of market cap and stuff like that. So, okay, now people, here's where my own investing process has changed. I still watch crypto. My portfolios are down right now. And I have sold for some profits along the way there, but it's not nearly as much as what I made in the stock market. Okay. And I love XRP. That chain compared to Ethereum has different utilities. That's a better, let's say, cross-border payment system, which can be massive. It can be. I still watch all this stuff, okay? But I'm clarifying why I haven't talked about it much on the channel. I also have to be honest about what is working. Since 24, my stocks and options portfolio strategy has been stellar, comparing it to crypto, with covered calls, okay, swing trades. I've been buying and selling leaps, okay, this last 2 years, and my risk management overall, position sizing and diversification, big time. So those are the strategies I've been producing results for me that I want to share with you, okay? I'm not sitting around waiting for this crypto narrative anymore, okay? I'm trying to get paid. Now, I look at setups where I can manage the risk, take some profit, and then compound the capital as it moves. Right now, stocks have been giving me more reliable opportunities than most of the crypto has. That's why I've changed a lot of the videos that I make over here talking about stock market a lot more. Okay. Crypto's not dead. I'm not saying crypto's dead to me. I don't believe that. I do enjoy the technology, and when we start tokenizing real world assets, it's going to get fun. Okay. But keeping waiting for this regulation thing is ridiculous. The next altcoin season pump, I keep waiting for Ethereum to explode like it's supposed to. I mean, it will happen. That's why I'm just like, it will happen. But, what are you going to sit there and be patient for 15, 20 years? I mean, it's like, I also think we have to ask ourselves, if crypto needs government permission to work, what happened to the original thesis? That's the part I struggle with. Because the original promise of crypto was not wait for Washington to approve it. And that's what we're doing right now. It's dumb. The original process was open network, self-custody, decentralization, financial freedom. So when the whole market's just sitting around waiting for regulatory approval, I start questioning that narrative. So that's the main point, everybody. I started in this channel because I love crypto. Okay, I still believe the technology matters for sure, but when I look at the charts, A lot of crypto's been a dog compared to Bitcoin and the stock market. It's the truth. You can disagree with me all you want. Go look at the charts, people. Ethereum especially. It hasn't delivered the way many people expected, including myself. So Bitcoin's been the clear long-term winner in crypto for sure. And for me personally, the stock market's been where I've been able to make more consistent money through strategy, discipline, and risk management. And it's been kind of fun. I'm doing well. Hey, if you would leave a comment on this, are you still mainly focused on crypto as a viewer here? Or are you rotating more into stocks and learning more about the stock market in option strategies, which can be risky? Don't get involved with the options unless you do your homework, okay? Or are you holding cash and waiting for the next big opportunity? That's also a position. So, like always, hey, this is not financial advice, everybody. I'm just sharing my own process, my own little shift in thinking along the way over the last couple years here, and what the charts are telling me right now. The charts don't lie. All right, everybody. Thanks for checking in. Hop Sauce signing off. Give me that thumbs up and share this video if you would, please. Let's just keep going one day at a time. I'll show you what I'm studying next week in my next video. All right, buddy. Peace out.